Hello, love heads! Welcome back to another episode of Love Heads, where we discuss relationships and the things that plague them.
Well said.
I know, that was all of that.
Where are you going?
Wait
Where
a
are you
minute.
going?
Improv. Today we are doing, if you can't tell by the title, more Reddit relationship stories. I have 2 stories for you today.
Ooh, okay. I'm excited to listen this time.
That's right. I'm the storyteller this time. These are Reddit stories from the Am I the Asshole subreddit.
Okay.
These are all people asking if the things they did, were they in the wrong, basically.
Gotcha. So we still give advice?
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Speak your mind.
Always.
Am I in the wrong
Listen
for
up, guys.
changing the locks after my partner gave his mother a key without asking?
Oh.
My partner, male 32, and I, female 29, have lived together in my condo for 2 years. I own the property and pay the mortgage while we split utilities and groceries. From the start, I was clear about a boundary regarding privacy.
Mm-hmm.
No one gets the keys except us, and barring emergencies where the key is kept in a coded lockbox. This was agreed upon after his mother showed up unannounced during a work-from-home meeting early in our relationship.
So the mother has been an issue with them already early on.
Apparently. This feels like... Okay, let me keep going. Last week, I came home to find his mother in our kitchen. She was, quote, surprising us by organizing our pantry.
Oh my gosh.
When I asked how she got in, my partner admitted he had a spare made for her, quote, just in case.
Admitted but didn't tell.
He didn't let me know or even ask me beforehand. This was all a total betrayal for me. But he argued how I'm treating him like a tenant and not a partner. Being super controlling. But honestly, I just want to feel comfy in my home and not have people walking unannounced.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, I got the locks changed and did not give him the key immediately.
Oh my gosh, he was quick for the pettiness. I love.
He had to wait 1 hour outside our place because I was at the gym, and I told him he can have a key once he gets back the spare key he gave to his mother.
Oh my god.
I know all this sounds extreme, and I do feel like I'm being so mean, but a clear boundary was ignored, and it means a lot to me. Am I the asshole? What do you think, Judge?
I think you're petty.
She's petty, but is she the asshole?
It's giving like she's the mother in this relationship. She has to like baby him and like he broke her trust, first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
And did something that you guys already talked about was an issue and then kept it from her. And so she was in the right to have an issue with that. And then she kind of like tits for tats with changing the locks.
I have never heard that saying. Tits for tats.
Yeah.
I think that should be a nonprofit.
Tits for tats.
Yes.
How about tats for tits?
I think if you get tats, you're doing it for tits.
Okay.
That's not true. That's not true.
You just wanted to say it.
But you can argue that some people would get tats
no.
for tits, but no
Word.
tits for tats.
Mm-mm. This girl did.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah, she wanted to get even, and she did it in a quick and petty way.
Mm-hmm.
So I respect the hustle.
Quick and petty, but not wrong?
I mean,
Or
I think
is
they're
the petty
both,
part of the wrong?
like for me, I don't think that you need to go low to see the low, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You had the moral high ground, girl.
Correct. And as we say, you don't want to lose the high ground.
No. You don't need to add more dirt to this mess.
Yeah. The waters didn't have to be that muddy.
Mm-hmm.
And you, by mudding it up, you give the other person it's just distraction at this point. Your pettiness is a distraction because then they'll start using that, as part of their argument against you.
Exactly.
For your behavior.
Or
your behavior wasn't good.
Exactly. Or now he's going to do something to retaliate that behavior.
Yeah.
And then now you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Cut it off. You know that he knows what he did was wrong too. That's why he didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Leave it there and then we address it, we fix it, and then we learn from it and move forward. What needed to happen was a conversation after the fact and then either get the key back or just tell the mom.
Just sit him down like an adult.
That's what I'm saying. She
and
needs to
have
mother
an adult
him.
conversation about
What the fuck's going on?
What was that about?
Yeah.
Be serious. Like, you broke my trust. Like, we made an agreement. Like, just lay out the
Having
facts
a
as they
conversation
are.
like adults. Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
Him for sure. Because he shouldn't have gone behind her back and do that, especially about something that she already explained to him was a boundary.
But honestly, if you're mad, be mad. I think that
be mad versus be petty.
Right.
And then handle the situation.
Right. I agree with you.
Simple.
Do you think the mom has any fault in this, any hand in this? Is she the asshole?
The mom's not the asshole. The mom probably didn't even know about that conversation. And so she's just thinking she's trying to help out the couple, or help the most likely the son, you know?
Yeah.
And doing a sweet thing for them. And, you know, the son gave her a key, and so she used the key.
Yeah.
She didn't know about the thing, I'm sure. She didn't mention it unless there's an update. And so, no, I don't think the mom's an asshole at all. And if there needs to be a boundary, which I do think there needs to be boundaries with like your home, I want the home to be safe for both people in the relationship, and you're making her home unsafe, you know?
Mm-hmm. Here's what the people of the internet said.
Oh.
Not the asshole. Her being in your home when not invited and reorganizing your pantry is exactly why she shouldn't have a key. I would also tell him if he gives a key to anyone again without mutual agreement, he will never be given a new key because he will no longer be living with you.
I was going to say, see, that's not like you just need to break up. But
this was an absolute betrayal. You don't give out keys to your home without the agreement of both adults in the household.
100%. And another thing too, she didn't have to change any keys. The mom could have changed the keys because it's always helpful to have someone have a spare key to your apartment or your house just in case of emergencies.
And they do. They have a lockbox that had to code
True. You're right. Because I was going to say then the mom could have just kept the key, and then they could have had a discussion with the mom being like, hey, just give us a call before you come over, you know.
But ultimately, this is on the son.
The son is the asshole is the bottom line here.
He's giving weak.
If I had to do asshole, you know.
Like babe, like wuss.
That's what I'm saying. Like she has to mother him. That's what I meant. Like it's giving.
Like why are you going behind her back?
100%.
Face it. I mean, like handle it face to face. If you want your mother to have a key, make a better argument for her to have the key.
Work through it. Don't just make an executive decision.
Absolutely not the asshole. This instance proved why you were correct. Quote, just in case is an emergency. Her going in your home to organize your pantry is not an emergency.
Right.
He doesn't get to hand out keys to your home. She can't be trusted to have a key to your home.
And another thing too, from personal life experience, both my parents hated when my grandma would come over and just start rearranging the house. It's home improvement all of a sudden. We're rearranging. Like they would come home and all of a sudden like they don't know where anything is. It's just after like a long day of work and you come home again expecting to be in a safe environment.
Yeah, a familiar environment.
And now you're disoriented. Now you're annoyed.
Yeah.
Like
at that point, the intention doesn't matter because it's effectively doing something negative to you, your relationship, your safe space.
Especially because, shout out to grandma, but they kept telling her.
But she had a key.
Yeah, she had a key. We all know the passcodes. And you know what's interesting? Especially in the Midwest, like we have that like open door policy. Like the door's open for anyone. You can come in at any time. Like,
but that's a privilege.
It's a privilege, and it's also
and you
can't expect that from like when you join lives with someone in a relationship. That may not be how the girl who posted this, OP, as you say.
Yes.
We're all learning, guys. As OP says, like that's not what she wanted. And so that should have been the end of that.
Yeah.
Despite how he grew up or how he feels currently.
Yeah. Now, what if the situation was, because we're assuming, right now we're assuming that the mom had nothing to do with this, she had no knowledge. What if the situation was that the mom was putting pressure on the son that she should have a key, and so like the son being a doting son, you know, just kind of went around the wife's back to appease his mom. Like that's a whole different situation.
The camera's on my face.
Enough said. That's a different Reddit story.
Then I would tell them to not be together because clearly he just wants to be with his mom.
Ooh.
Next.
What
do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below if you guys agree with us that the OP was not the asshole. What would you guys do in this situation? Have you been in a similar situation?
Would you have done something worse? Some people were like,
where my connivers at?
Some people were like, he's going to have to wait in the lobby every day.
Oh.
Until he earns your trust back.
That's crazy.
That's petty.
Y'all got
Plus
too
two.
much time on your hands. That's wild.
Honestly, I'm exhausted. Let's just hash it out now so that it's not a problem moving forward. And if we can't move forward from it, then we have to make some adult decisions.
Which, welcome, because the adults haven't been here.
Speaking of adults.
The Reddit always get us talking, guys.
Story number 2.
Story number 2.
Am I in the wrong for wanting a divorce because my husband no longer finds me attractive? My husband, 30 male, and me, 31 female, have struggled with
That's us right
attraction.
now.
Am I 31 female?
You're 31 female.
Oh my gosh. We have struggled with attraction for 3 years. 3 years ago, my husband, let's call him Mark, told me he lost attraction for me. He said it was only 25%, but it was gone due to the weight I gained after having his kids. To be clear, I'm completely comfortable with how I look and think I look even prettier curvy.
Oh, I got chills.
We've been together now for almost 10 years, and every time we argue about this topic, Mark always brings up how he would find me more attractive if I went to the gym. I'm a logical woman who needs logic for arguments and not much feelings so I can better understand a point of view. Mark and me have separated 3 times over this issue, and every time I bring up divorce because of it, Mark states it's unfair. I always bring it up, and he would never leave me overweight. But he never touches me and refuses to have any intimate time. He says it has to do with how he was born. Never being attracted to fat women was his preference, but I believe since we've been together for 10 years almost and share a few kids, that the time we spend together is more valuable and meaningful than my body, and he should get over how I look and love me for me. He agrees, but says I can never change that part of him. I brought up divorce 3 days ago, stating we both are in love with each other, but because our intimate times no longer happen except once a month if I'm lucky, I feel this will never change and we should get a divorce. He says he can't get over editing AI images of me being anorexic with a big bust and surrounded by men gawking over me because it's his fantasy.
What?
When I got to this part, I was like, what? Whoa, what? 2026, here we are.
Gosh.
I'm convinced if he keeps editing these AIs and comparing them from when I was 140 pounds to now 215 pounds, then of course he'll never want to be physical. He's angry I would even suggest divorcing and states the only real reason to divorce is due to infidelity, not because someone's no longer attracted to you. So
you don't get to decide that, friend.
So am I the asshole for wanting a divorce? We have gone to marriage counseling and he's been to 2 separate counselors to try to fix it to no avail. He also says I'm wrong to go through his phone and find out he's editing more photos of me to use for his pleasure rather than us having intimate times. I'm scared to leave him because we have kids and this is my first relationship. So I don't know if it's an appropriate reason to get a divorce. What should I do? Help.
I don't know if the camera can see. I've had chills on both my arms.
The help gets me emotional.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's sad.
It makes me so sad.
This is a sad post for me. There's a lot to unpack. That was a lot, chat. That was crazy.
Unpack.
Okay.
Let me roll the luggage
here
in.
we go.
Unpack.
First of all, homegirl, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is not, you're being very strong, and I appreciate the communication between the both parties there.
Totally. They're being frank.
They're being very honest, and that's good. You guys should be having those conversations.
Good
All of you should be having those conversations. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just saying it's a good ground to start on.
Yeah, absolutely. But we always discuss to get to a better place, to find a solution. And unfortunately, the solution or stalemate that they're at is divorce. And do I think that she's an asshole for contemplating that? No.
No.
And he is wrong to say that the only reason that to get a divorce is infidelity. That's incorrect, because marriage is about 2 people and 2 people being loved and feeling supported and everything. And your wife is not. And she is seriously contemplating divorce. So that should be a clue in for you as to how big this is to her.
Absolutely.
Like, she has children with you, and she's, say, 3, I think. 2 or...
I don't think she says. It just says after having kids.
Okay.
Kids, plural.
Plural.
At
Several
least
kids with you, and this one thing that has been a thing for a couple years now hasn't been solved, and in fact, you're causing insult to injury by editing these AI pictures of her.
I know
And that's like it's like crossing a boundary. I feel, and that's up to her to decide that. But like,
I think she decided that. I think she said me no likey.
yeah, and he's still doing it, which
Yes.
you know, again, strike two.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask this, because there is a lot to like. There's the main issue, which is that he no longer finds her attractive, and then she finds that that's not okay for him to feel because they've been together for a long time, and therefore that should not be.
She thinks
a
that
thing.
the bond should be what carries their love and marriage.
Yes, which one of their obstacles is that they have a miscommunication, I think, of their main problem, which is that he no longer finds her attractive because of her physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And she feels like their 10 years together, them having children together, their love, their emotional connection should be the reason that they like have physical intimacy. But he isn't attracted to her physical body, which does that make him the asshole? Does that make him wrong?
That doesn't make him the asshole. That part doesn't make him the asshole.
That's fair, right? Like it is fair for someone.
I'm glad he said it.
Exactly. She, however, I don't think is meeting him in that world that he is at.
If she felt like she agreed with him and she was like, oh, I know, I'm not feeling good in my body. I don't like what I see in the mirror. And then she's like, I would like to start working out if you could help me with this thing. And then we both win-win. That would be a different solution. But right now, she's like, I want you to love me the way I am because I feel good. I think I look good.
I feel, but I don't, I'm not getting the sense that he doesn't love her.
No,
He's
just doesn't find her attractive.
Physically attracted to her.
I know.
Those are two different, they're having two different conversations because his is about her physical appearance and she's saying that's not, we shouldn't even include that in the conversation. So how can they have the same conversation? How can they solve a thing?
Well, because go.
How can they solve a problem that they're not both trying to solve the same problem? My point is that there is, I feel like, a part of her contribution in this conversation that they're having that has to allow him to feel his feelings. That he is allowed to feel like she's not attractive in this for him. That doesn't mean she isn't.
Well, like she said, she finds herself attractive.
Exactly.
So
and that's wonderful. And I'm so happy for her that that's where she's at.
Especially post babies. Good for you.
Yeah. But like this obstacle that they have, they're not going to get over it by her just, well, the other, I guess, solution is that he find something else about her current physical body that is attractive. And that starts by him not using AI to continually, like, first of all, create a fake body for her.
That's crazy.
But also to like go back in time.
And he's pleasing himself to that?
I don't know if she said that he was pleasing.
I felt like it was insinuated.
But if he's doing it a lot, what else is he posting? He's not posting it on Instagram. It's just on his phone.
I don't know. That's weird.
It is weird. It is weird. And it's not fair for her to be competing against something that isn't real.
Fake thing of herself.
And if that's where his
lack of beauty standards aren't wild as it is, now you have your partner, your husband.
And she's saying that like he's it's anorexic level.
It's a problem.
With a big bus.
And then he's blaming his genetics. Like he's blaming like, I'm just born and raised this way.
Well, he was just saying that like, I can't help if I don't like this physical appearance.
But you can help altering two-ribbed lady.
Yeah, I mean, that's not helping your situation.
I feel like what is he doing to help this situation? Because if she's happy the way she is and he doesn't like that, either they need to find another way to be intimate or she is right to bring up divorce because I think intimacy is an important part in a relationship.
Absolutely.
And obviously he wants it too, just not with the way that she looks right now. Otherwise, get used to finding these pictures or videos of you made by your husband that you want to be intimate with, but he doesn't want to touch you.
And
it's not an uncommon thing either.
No, that's why I picked this one, because it's like, it was all kind of fucked up with the AI body changing thing. Like that's that's a modern problem.
That's new.
I never thought about it coming up, but this is
yeah. They always talked about when we were growing up, the porn issue about how it creates like fake standards or expectations for the boys from the women or vice versa. And this is just like, he is the director and the creator of that.
So another part of this is that they've broken up already. They've split up 3 times. They split up 3 times. It was just early in the story and other things came out. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so multi-layered. Like
so much.
How can you get to the root of the problem when it's piled on with so much clutter?
I'll tell you this. You can't do this, because if you've already split up 3 times over the same problem, y'all are trying to fit a triangle in a circle hole. He's not going to get over that. And you're happy the way you are. It's best for you guys to just move on and don't stick in it for the children, because that's never how that works. And it doesn't work out good for you guys or the kids. The kids need to see their parents be in happy, thriving relationships. And right now, this doesn't seem like it's that.
He also says that he doesn't want to divorce her.
Well,
to him, it's just, it's about the infidelity thing. To me, that says that he doesn't not love her. He's just not physically attracted to her.
And he doesn't want to lose the marriage because of that.
Right.
But guess what? This is not a solo, baby.
Correct.
This is a duet. And your partner is telling you and trying to communicate this to you, how important and big deal. She doesn't want to get divorced either. She loves him. But she loves herself too.
He needs to stop with the AI.
Stop with the AI, sir.
Apologize about the AI. He needs to not villainize her for discovering the nefarious things he was doing. You know what I mean?
To her body.
Yeah. So
let me say it without that face. Hold on.
No.
I'm crazy right now about this. This is wild.
Because it is crazy. He's not the asshole for having a preference about what is physically attractive to him.
Facts.
But it is very fucked up for him to hold her to standards that aren't real.
Literally aren't real.
And then because of those expectations he has, now he's like wanting this random image that, like, even if she went back to the gym, even if she worked out, you don't know if she'll look that way. That's not how the body works.
No, exactly. And then as she gets to what weight? Like, are you going to make a target weight for her? Are you going to make measurements for her? Like, what is this? Luckily, I don't think that we've had like a size issue in our relationship.
Well, I've also never had to give birth to children, and that changes your body, not just like weight, but like hormonally. And
everything
what your
about
body
your
can
body.
do with weight.
And your mind.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm sorry for the both of them.
I am, because he's losing this person who, again, he loves so much.
Yeah.
And he can't help what he likes.
Yeah.
But he's also doing more.
Because he's not helping himself.
Exactly.
He's actually harming the relationship a lot more. But something else
so much so that she's going to divorce him.
But something else I wanted to point out also is that he's not like neglecting her or like mistreating her.
The internet right now. Check your modem or router connection and try again.
That scared me. I thought someone was in the house.
Imagine.
A live audience. He's not like, he's not like cheating on her as far as we know. He's not like doing things that are like malicious towards her. He just can't bring himself to.
The AI thing's a little malicious.
No, absolutely. Other than that, barring that, like he just can't bring himself to have sex with her.
Correct. And now they need to decide, is that up on their priority list?
Yeah.
In terms of the long run of their marriage? If it is, either open the relationship or get a divorce.
Is she willing to do anything about it? If not, that's well within her power and good for her anyway, But
especially, again, she's happy.
Right. But if that's his want, can you provide the want or can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Can he meet her where she's at or can't he?
Maybe it's not a therapist needs to go to. They need to go to like an intimacy. Like, I don't know if they, like, when you have kids, like your life gets even busier and like you don't make time for the relationship as much.
Ooh.
And so like maybe a one last ditch effort.
You think that there's other elements about this that's contributing to the lack of intimacy?
Always, but ultimately, it's been a long issue for them,
Yeah.
a long running issue for them.
3 years.
Yeah. And they broke up over it.
3 times.
You know, I think they're, you don't hear 4th time the charm, do you?
No, it sounds like something has to change.
Yeah. Just to finish what I was going to say, go on like a little vacation, go on like a weekend getaway, and like really try to just fall in love with your person or be intimate. Like make that the goal, you know, touch each other for fuck's sake, you know?
It sounds like he can't bring himself to because of her physical appearance. It's so...
Then maybe you can get past that wall and like look beyond her body and look into the soul of his partner, the mother of his children, this person that's been with him for over a decade, or I think she said 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
You know?
That's what she's saying.
Because guess what? Even if he gets with like someone who's skinny now, the bodies always change. We grow up, we get older.
Yeah.
Like that's an unrealistic expectation to have of his partners. Because I don't think it's gonna be this one. That they need to fit his standard for all of their lifetime. He's gonna end up alone if he stays in this mindset. I'll tell you that. And I don't think that you deserve that yet.
Let's see what the Redditors have to say.
Oh, give it to me.
Not to the asshole. I was able to sort of see both sides until the AI thing.
Thank you, 100%.
What a crock of nonsense. Editing a woman who had children to look sickly thin as if that should be the standard.
Period.
Why should he care about other men gaping at you?
I didn't even get
wife.
Oh my God. I forgot about that part. Like that was the specific part of the AI.
First of all, gaping, not the right word. Gawking and gaping, very different things.
We don't know this man. He's wild.
Editing photos of you and then getting angry at you for questioning what's done with your own image is also a huge red flag.
Period.
I'd be running. You can divorce for any reason you need. It's 2026, honey. Best of luck. Sometimes it's better and more freeing to be alone. Opie says,
What's Opie say?
His logic is every man has fantasies, right? And those images are what do it for him. Does he?
He does. I told you that's what I was getting.
He said a fantasy isn't something you want in real life, but something you dream about. But I also don't understand that aspect. I've never fantasized about anyone else and never loved anyone else. So when I see my body so thin, I look like a literal dying patient in a hospital ward. I begin to wonder if I'm in the wrong and guys are supposed to have these fantasies.
First of all, no. Say what was this one line? He said a fantasy isn't something you want in real life. But in real life, it is what you want. Because in real life, you're making that and you're pleasuring yourself to that.
He said, but it's something you dream about. Dream about where? In real life. So it's what you want in real
100%.
life.
100%. You literally had that same person. It's not like he's like creating this like fucking sex bot.
But that's the thing is he seems to be loving a version of her that doesn't exist.
There it is.
And that in and of itself is a problem on him.
Something that we always say is you gotta love who they are today, not who you think they will become or not the potential.
Or not who they were.
Or not who they were. Who are they today?
Mm-hmm. And if nothing changed, would you continue loving them? Are you okay with who they are presently?
100%. 100%. Take it to the bank.
Cash it. Cash it. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one that she replied to.
Another one.
Someone said, not the asshole. Please look into getting a divorce because this childish man is not going to change. He says he was born not attracted to fat women, but then you mentioned how it's not okay to be fat in his family, which shows he wasn't born that way. But rather he was indoctrinated into it by his fat phobic family. I think that's what he means by born this way. He's always had this
I understand
mentality.
now.
Think of the fact that can have on your children as they grow up. Do you want them to think it's okay to be with someone who berates them over their body? Also, the AI slop he's making is extremely disrespectful to you and further shows how this is a pathological issue. Opie says, exactly what I told him. We have a daughter and she's almost 9. And if she heard what his family had said / thought of my body or bigger women in general, she would probably have her own opinion of his family and her father. She's already insecure because she gets bullied for being too thin at school and says she had to be because no one likes fat people. And I'm trying to tell her all shapes are beautiful.
I wonder where she heard that.
Right. I never put myself down in front of her because I don't want her to develop that mindset.
This, OP, you're a real one. I love you, OP. You're a good example.
Ooh, here's some insight.
Here we go.
Someone asked, has he changed at all in the 10 years you've been together?
3 times, the answer is no.
She said, only in the sense it's worse. Every time we get back together after a separation, we make up rules we'd like the others to follow. For example,
Oh, good.
his were me being more quote unquote healthy and going to the doctor. And one of his parents, I thought
doctor.
they was going to say the gym.
That's what I thought. But also the doctor.
What is this about?
He wants her to get Ozempic.
Maybe. And one of his parents in a group text keeps texting him, I need GLP-1 shots.
See?
Women aren't considered attractive if they aren't thin in his family. I would agree and go to the doctor.
Let me see a pic of this bitch.
Right.
Let me see a pic
Meanwhile,
of this
he's
bitch.
an average.
It'd always be a pig wiglet that'd be talking like this.
Wiggly wiggly. I would agree and go to the doctor, and I wouldn't work out per se.
So she's saying that she would agree and she went to the doctor.
But wouldn't work out per
Right.
se. What is workout per se?
She started and then didn't continue, I guess.
I have kids, so I run up and down stairs.
Oh, okay.
I do all the appointments. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so every day I'm cleaning and cooking dinner before he's home, which is exhausting.
And it is a job and a hard one.
Yeah,
Shout out to the moms. The stay-at-home moms.
absolutely.
All moms.
My few rules were he needs to be honest with me with how he feels and not lie about it, and to stop editing those photos of me.
Okay.
Every time he agrees, but every time I find more, and it's become unbearable, and we now only have intimate times every 2 to 3 months. I mean, listen, this sounds like there's more issues here than the weight thing, the physical attractiveness thing. There's just lack of respect.
Lack of respect. There's distrust. There is sneaking around.
And maybe this is where his lack of physical attraction to her, or where his inability to get past that comes from,
Mhm.
is the lack of respect. He doesn't
respect.
maybe
her.
value her humanity, her soul, her human, more than he values her appearance.
100%.
If he can't even keep his word to stop editing these pictures of her.
Which is what, a hard task? You're doing work to do that, my friend.
Right.
So-
Well, no, because with AI, he just fucking bloop bloop.
But
And-
still, that's an effort.
Yeah.
There's effort to do
Yeah,
that.
he's going out of his way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't just fall into his lap
And he's going out of his way
over
to
and
not tell
over
her.
again.
And
And
at
then you
least
have to
3
get-
times, sounds
And then
like.
you have to get caught.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
And then be mad at her. So now you're mad at her
for you getting caught.
Yes. And then you're mad at her for you breaking your promise?
Have several seats.
Yeah, I mean, he is the asshole in many ways here. Because you asked about his appearance. Someone asked, so have his looks stayed the same, or is it just you he expects to never age or gain weight? She said, great question. He's Asian, so he remains flawlessly perfect. Is this-
She loves him so much. She loves him so much.
Well, it's also her first, and I tell you about the first love
the first curse.
He
And
gains
also-
maybe 10 pounds, and then he'll lose it, and then gain it, then lose it.
Mhm.
But there are other things that are unattractive. For instance, he's a huge, all caps, gamer. Now, I take personal offense to that, Opie.
I find that crazy that he's a gamer and a father. Like,
Sounds like he gets home and then disconnects.
that's what I'm saying. Like, she's at home all day, taking care of the house, the kids, the appointments, all his BS.
Mhm,
And then he gets home and he's playing games
mhm.
and then complaining about his wife's appearance.
Right. Leaves dirty dishes for me to clean up. Trashes our room with his snack wrappers. He never showers, just washes his hair. And boy, does he sweat, so he stinks. Okay.
I called him a pig.
Okay.
A pig. He's dirty. He's stinky.
And he don't clean up.
Nasty.
And he never brushes his teeth. Well, most never. So he has the worst breath. I shower every day because I sweat and I'm clearly overweight, so I need to. And I brush my teeth daily because I have 2 dentures after getting pregnant, and the pregnancy ate at the calcium on my teeth. I apologize to ever even validating any point that this man had. This is
The whole thing.
enraging.
It's wild.
The double standard.
I mean, just the receipts of names I want to call this man.
Babe. I don't know why you even wanted him back. I mean, I know why you wanted him back.
Girl,
but
this is an opportunity for you.
blessing in disguise.
Run, baby girl.
He is.
You deserve better.
He is rejecting you, and it is for your own good.
Mm.
Obviously, it's sad
And it's
to
sad.
lose 10 years worth of
And-
emotional investment, to lose the father of your children, have them present in their world in that capacity.
Mm.
But they deserve a happier family dynamic. They deserve a happier mother. You deserve to be a happier person.
And you want your children to have a better role model too as a father. And
Absolutely.
As you want your 9-year-old daughter to think that's how a husband should be behaving to his family, the house, or his wife.
or how a human should behave in general. Like,
Very much that.
girl, we don't
Just for
even
your-
shower?
just
We're
for
not
your
brushing
shower.
our teeth?
This-
What do you mean?
No wonder why he doesn't respect his wife. He doesn't respect himself.
Absolutely.
Nasty.
Triggering as that may have been for you,
Yeah.
for all our listeners and viewers out there.
What a ride.
I hope you enjoyed the
I
ride.
did. That was crazy.
We still have to do our song.
Yes. Oh my God. Sorry.
Yeah, what's her song? We said we were going to see after telling the stories if something will come up. Has
Yeah.
any song
And-
come up after hearing this?
Andio prepared this the stories, and so I told him, I was like, you have to think of the song too because I don't know the context. And then we were like, well, maybe we'll find a song like when I hear it. I was not expecting that. That was wild.
Is there a song?
You know what? Let's do a this one needs to be about women being right. Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter. I haven't listened to
I don't know
the-
what that song is about, but
the title rings.
I'm going to
What you got?
recommend some Jessie J, Queen.
I am a goddess. That one?
I am a queen. And ladies, men, all you can really do is, love yourself. That's the healthiest place you can put yourself in. How other people perceive you is none of your damn business. I feel like I say that all the time. It's none of your business.
It isn't.
It's not.
This is your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you deserve to be in a relationship where you
They
do
can love you as you are.
100% what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope that you guys are in that as well. And if not, it's coming your way. And we will be with you along that journey.
That's a very sweet send off.
Thank you. Thank you so much for getting those amazing, wild stories for us.
Oh, there will be more. I loved it.
Yes.
I love surprising you with the stories.
I know. That was fun.
Yeah?
That was wild. And be sure to follow us on all of our socials at...
loveheadspod.
And if you want to send a question that we can answer on the pod, you can email us at...
loveheadspod@gmail.com or DM us, comment.
Mhm.
If you want to leave us a review and write your question in the review, we'll read them.
Yeah.
Speaking of reviews, thank you to the folks that have been reviewing the show. It
Mhm.
really helps the podcast be seen. The algorithm sees it as more, it's validated or verified.
There you go.
Verified.
And if you're enjoying it, share it with others that you think will enjoy it too. Then we'll see you next week.
Kisses. Mwah.
Mwah.